is talking to and not talking to. When you over there in them people's house, getting your back blown out, legs up in the air, waving them like you just don't care, in Sophia Petrillo's room, with the wheelchair, the walker, the potty, the breathing machine, the hospital bed, and you worried about whom he talking to on the phone. He ain't take that nair shower. Can't spell water. Can't deal with water. And you worried about who on his phone. Y'all, there ain't no way this couple's still together. There is no way this couple's still together. Child, let's get it poppin'. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another recap of love. The Lockup. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Hey, your heart is... Listen! Let's start off with Brooke and JK. Now, they done got to the mama's house. And that stepdaddy, he's a participant I like. He seems like he is just the life of the party, child. And he took on the role of father when JK's dad wasn't around. And JK said that he gave that man down the road, child. Down the road, because he had resentment, you know, towards his, you know, actual dad. And then here his stepdad that came in and tried to teach that hard-headed son. So the mama's there and a friend of the family is there. And so JK, he is on a ankle monitor for 60 days. That's light work. That is light work. You was up in prison for how many years? And you just got an ankle monitor for 60 days? That ain't nothing. You could do that with your eyes closed. They're like joking with him about the ankle monitor and the distance of the ankle monitor. And so, you know, here is the mother said, listen, you know, homegirl here says she'll give up her room so you can be comfortable. So they go into that room, child. And it looked like a room at the nursing home. It just did. It just did. Okay? I bet you it smelled like a room at the nursing home. But you know what JK said? JK said, bet. Okay, listen, I've been in prison. This is elite. Okay, I got somewhere to lay my head. I ain't got to worry about no dudes. This is it. I'm fine with it. But guess who was not fine with it? Brooke. Brooke, you are a mother of two. A mother of two. And you whining and complaining and fussing about his accommodations. Go back. At least he ain't in prison no more. At least he's at his mama's house. Yes, it had a wheelchair and a walker and a potty pot. But guess what? He home. You'd rather get your back blown out on a king-size bed. Where's the priorities? You should have been like, listen, I don't care nothing about this room. What you need to be doing is go on in there and take a shower. Hot. Do y'all not understand prison funk, prison clothes? Love after lockup. I don't see nobody washing their hands, sanitizing, nothing. And then you want to lay up with them. Nasty. I'm going to need for somebody to contact the CDC. CDC. Y'all just running around here, getting your back blown out, legs twisted and turned. Not one bit of protection. Condoms don't care. No, nobody care. So here is JK. JK was like, listen, this is you need to stop all that whining and complaining. This is it. I'm here. You better get over it. Now come on over here now. And so, honey, here is Brooke. Okay, they done got a little straddling going on. Parents in the next room, child. They didn't care. JK definitely said he didn't care, child. JK said, listen, I don't care if they in the next room eating their dinner. The only thing they gonna be hearing is this. Louder, louder, louder. Put your head into it. So it's the next day, I guess, or later on. I don't know. I think it was the next day. JK is laying there with no shirt on. Did y'all see his tattoos? JK, why do you have the ex-presidents of the United States all over your body? Are you a history buff? What is going on? I think he had Lincoln and Washington. So it's time for him to go see his PO. Now, his mama gave him some condoms. Okay? But he said, man, my mama just wasted her time. Okay? I ain't using those because, see, his philosophy is my pull-out game is strong. I tell you. So they going down the road, him and Brooke. And he's like on the phone and, you know, it's going off. And she's like, it better not be Alex. Is it Alex? Is he talking to Alex? Why ain't he talking to, why haven't he asked about my kids? Why ain't he tried to call my kids? He know my kids' phone number. Girl! Why aren't you with your kids? You up here laid up in Sophia Petrillo's room, getting your back blown out. Where your kids? Since you more concerned about why JK ain't trying to talk to your boys instead of you being with them. That ain't their daddy. They got two daddies, right? So they arguing and they're fussing, and then JK goes inside and it's supposed to only take 15 minutes. Brooke got the patience of a gnat, and then she had to go in there. If y'all are new here, hey, have you subscribed? Go ahead, hit that button. Go ahead, hit that button, child. I'll give you time. Joey and Michael crash and burn. Joey, go ahead and go to Costco, and I'm going to need for you to get the biggest pack of tissues. He haven't even been out 10 minutes. You already crying, snot flying, talking about why am I in this type of situation? Why am I stressed? Already. So Joey, I'm sorry, Michael, he just don't give a damn. Now this is what's going to happen with Michael. Either he's going to relapse, he's definitely going to cheat, or he's going to end up back in prison, or all three. If that hasn't already happened, I'm shocked. Michael don't give two shits to the way. He don't care, child. So Michael is on his phone. He's naming off all these names. Julio, Ben, Adam, Steve, John, Benjamin, Terry, Kevin. And here is Joey driving, looking at him like, are you serious? Joey come talking about, I really don't know his body count, but it's over 100. Oh, it's way more than that. And then Michael got a smile on his face. Honey, that phone would... I don't know who you think you get that. Here's that phone. Take it. You better get your... Him and that phone would have been at my vehicle. Take your feet to the motherfucking street. So they go to the restaurant and they got them some, what was it? A meat omelet. And so he gets his little paperwork of rules that his probation officer gave him or whomever. These are the rules. Okay? Now, they use the word in said rules. Deviate. A, B, C, D for deviate. Alexa, what does deviate mean?
The word deviate can be used as a verb, adjective, or noun. As a verb, it means to turn aside or depart from a straight path or rule. As an adjective, it means deviating or departure from an accepted norm or standard. As a noun, it refers to a person or thing that deviates from the norm. By the way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
Well, hell no, because these sassers are nosy. Alexa, go to sleep. Exactly. Y'all ain't gonna get me caught up. So, deviate. Now, what does Michael do? The opposite of that. Michael said, you know what, don't worry about it. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna be with you all day. We're gonna go get a hotel room. And that's all, period. I'm not gonna check in with my PO. I'm not going to the halfway house. I'm gonna go to this good old hotel room with you, period. So here is Joey, about to lose his mind. He's stressing. He was like, listen, I don't think that's a good idea. You need to follow this. If you don't, you're going to go back to prison, and I don't want that. Just follow the rules. Here's Michael. I ain't worried about it. Okay, they ain't got one up on me. Okay, I know how this works. I know how they work. I know how to do the little sneaky sneak and get by with it. So Joey, losing his mind again, said, no, this ain't right. Okay, we need to go see your PO now. So then here is Michael justifying this stupid behavior. Instead of following the rules, he's like, no, you know what, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do none of it. I'm good. Quit stressing about it. Quit worrying about it. This ain't my first rodeo. So they go to the halfway house. And the people at the halfway house is trying to tell him the rules, regulations, what you have to do. You got to do this. You got to do that. What does Michael do? It's a money grab. That's a money grab. I told you. I told you. They don't want me here. I told you. Let's get in the car. Let's get in the car. Come on, let's go. So here is Joey crying, talking about he can't believe he's in this situation. Why is he in this situation? The producer's like, well, why are you? And so Joey was like, because I love him. It ain't that much love in the world. It ain't that much love in the world. Joey, I'm going to need for you to go on down there to that Costco and get them box of tissues. That's what I'm going to need for you to do. Let's move on. 10 seconds, Brooklyn and Brian. Brooklyn is upset, honey, because she found that big booty hole, as she called it, on the back, that picture on the back of Brian's tablet. She is losing. Done called the girl all kinds of B words. She fussing and cussing with Brian. Brian said, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this right now. Okay? Ain't no big deal. Okay? That's some Instagram hope. Back in 2020. fussing. And what did he do? Click. He done hung the phone up on her. I said, It'll be a cold day. Sing it with me now. It'll be a cold day. It'll be a cold day before someone in the halfway house hang up that phone on me. Hallelujah. You mean to tell me a halfway house guy who freshly out of prison gonna hang the phone up on me? So she fussing, she mad. Oh no he didn't. Oh no yes he did. He cracked your face. So he calls back, and so she's talking to him. He was like, man, listen, again, that's some Instagram girl. That picture been there since 2020. Why are you tripping? So then he apologizes, and then she was like, you don't know who you talking to. You don't know who you mess with. I ain't the one or the two. Girl. She has trust issues. She was talking about her past relationship and how her dude cheated on her. I mean, honey, y'all, please heal yourself before y'all get into these relationships. Heal yourself. Please. Let's move on. Alexis, Julius, and Ashley. Ashley, I got a question for you. Are you okay? Girl, seriously, are you okay? Because see, last week you had on this little sexy little little lingerie. Because you thought Julius was coming over. So you took some low budget, cute little, pictures to send to him to make him jealous. So it's time for Julius to come over, and you got your Laura Ingalls Wilder special, couture. I said, what the hell is they going to church? Why did you put on something sexy? And then you up in the bathroom when he didn't say I love you for the 11th time, talking about, see, that's what I'm talking about. What, girl? He has embarrassed you, cracked your face since we met you. And then you gonna put on your 1800 finest with your shake and go in. Girl, I'm just wondering what's really going on with you. Like, I am legitimately concerned. The red flags are so overwhelming. And then you're jumping around, giggly like a little girl. Oh, Julius! Julius! Girl! Y'all like my recycle wig? Bam! Let me tell you something. Bam! Look at that. Look at that. Inches. Okay? Inches. Pocahontas special. Don't play with me. Well, we have Julius. And Julius is with Alexis, and apparently, everything went well. It was a good night. So they both were happy. But you know what? It's time to get up and go. It's time to meet the fam bam. Okay? His sisters and his mom. He says that, listen, we don't have the best relationship. While I was locked up for 6 years, nobody came to visit me. That has to hurt. You are in prison and your family don't come to visit not one time in 6 years, oh, I would be mad as hell. I would be hurt. That would hurt my feelings. But he said, you know, it stung a little bit, but there was some circumstances. Resentment. That is what this is. Resentment. Okay? He says that his dad had been in prison. Him and his dad had been somewhat close. But again, when, you know, your dad's in prison, what type of relationship can you really have? Okay? So it's time to meet moms and the sisters. And it's a good looking family. Okay? The mom's excited to see her son, glad to see him out. And she says, listen, I'm sorry I didn't come visit you, but you know, I was going through my own struggles. She has some substance problems of her own. Okay, she couldn't drive. She ain't got no license. She been drinking. And you know, the sisters was probably how old? They look like teenagers now. So he said that he was happy to see his family. Alexis says that she's been cool with one of the sisters, child. They've been cool for a long time. So he goes, he sees his family. It's time to say bye. Ashley blowing up his phone. And then they get back to the house. And here is Julius. Yeah, man, my homeboy, he keep blowing me up, man. He keep blowing me up. I mean, it's starting to piss me off. Let me call him back. Now, he gets up, leaves the room. He goes outside on the balcony, which is literally 3 feet away. He's on speaker. Ashley, hey, baby, hey, just as loud. Now, Alexis is inside on the couch, damn near ear is on the glass. The sliding glass door. You didn't hear her. You did not hear a female voice. Oh, okay. Okay. The sliding glass door, it was real thick. You didn't hear it. Oh. Why did he have to get up to talk to his homeboy? Why? Alexis. Hello? Is there anything going on inside that head? Why does he need to get up to call his homeboy? He could have did that in front of your face. And then here's Alexis. I don't have a good vibe about this. Something don't seem right. You think? I tell you, these folks are just walking around eating paint chips. So he goes back, he's telling Ashley he coming over and all this. He gonna talk about Ashley sending me sexy pics. I mean, it's alright. That's what he said about Ashley. They were alright. Alexis is better. Ashley, girl. Oh, child. Lord have mercy. So he goes back in, lying, because that's all Julia's been lying. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to go see my homeboy. I won't be no longer than 30 minutes. 30 minutes? It's going to take you how long to get over there? And then here's Alexis. Alexis going to talk about he put it on social media. Julius put it on social media trying to find somebody to kick it with. He's with you! He your man. He been saying sweet things in your ear, talking about he love you. And then he gonna put it in social media, he gonna try to kick it with somebody? So he leaves. Ashley getting ready, okay, with her 1842 couture. And he gets to the door and Ashley is just like, oh my God, Julius! Ah! Oh my. Let's move on. Will and Courtney. Will done told that mama that he is going to propose. He done pulled out the ring and everything. The mama said too soon. It's too soon. I'm telling you, it's too soon. But you know what? What do I know? I've only known my daughter. So don't listen to me. You go ahead and propose. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay? I ain't here to take y'all grown gone. So they go to the room. And Will done pulled out all kinds of toys, child. And I'm not talking about the ones that you get at the toy store. I'm talking about the adult toys. Now, why we need to see all that? Love at the Lockup producers, why we need to see all that? Why we need to see the motorized adult toys? That Will said that he gonna do the hook. Child. So anyway, so he's talking about, you know, Courtney, that's the love of his life, and he wants to spend the rest of his life with her, and so they go to the prison, and this man sneaky, he was riding all slow like a drive-by. I was like, is he gonna start pow? But this man gets out real chipper. Hi, how are you? Hi. And so he's like, Will's like, yeah, what's up? And he was like, oh, I'm Courtney's sponsor. He said that he's Courtney's sponsor and he wants to be there when she gets out. He's been sober for over 20 years and he's hoping that she can, you know, stay sober herself. And so Will said, that's great. That's wonderful. I love it. That is great. So Courtney, she gets out. She's excited and, you know, her and Will kissy, huggy, you know, she's happy to be out of prison. She says that she only did 15 months. I said, 15 months? Oh, that's light work. I mean, don't get it effed up. I don't want to be in jail or prison for an hour. But 15 months compared to people who have been in there for years? Oh, she light work. She was up at the daycare. She said that, you know, she was young and dumb. Okay, she done got to using, and then she done got to stealing cars. Her mama said that she was a good girl, straight A's, but you know what? She started hanging with the wrong crowd. When you start hanging with the wrong crowd, what's going to happen? You're going to start cutting a shine. And that's exactly what Courtney did, child. Okay, and so she said, you know what? I'm not about that life no more. I am done. I'm done with the stealing of the cars, of the using. I'm done. And so Will, he says that, you know, he's excited and he can't wait to bend her like a pretzel and that, you know, he's going to propose. He can see herself spending the rest of her life with him. Said that, no. Is it a guy that she will be attracted to? Absolutely not. He's nerdy. But he's been good to her, so. Child, we'll see with Courtney and JK. I'm sorry, Courtney and Will. Let's move on. Hey, can I place an order? Yes. 2 hot dogs. What's the special? 2 hot dogs, everything on them but mustard, fries, and do I get a drink with that? Half and half. Half unsweetened sweet tea with lemon. Sass. Alright, bye. Last and most definitely least, we got Q and we got Puffpuff. Okay? But we also, in this episode, we were introduced to that baby mama. Joella, is that her name? Q, is that why you mad? Now this is the baby mama that Puffpuff got 3 kids by. Now y'all mind you, he got 6 kids with 3 baby mamas. And this particular baby mama is the one that he done cheated on Q with twice. So of course they don't like each other. Okay? So here is Puffpuff, and you know, Q is going to pick him up so he can go find employment. Honey, over here in Saster World, we're all about the job. We're all about employment over here in these neck of the woods. So she picks him up and he goes for his interview, and here he is in the interview. Okay? That woman is looking at him, asking questions, and he was like, oh, that's just my baby mama calling. I said, you can put your phone on. Leave your phone in the car. She looked at him and she was like, of course. What was you in prison for, boy? What was you in prison for, hardhead? So anyway, she says, you know what? I got a job for you. I think you was in concrete and making $16 an hour. Bet. You better jump all over that job, because guess what? If you don't, your PO said that you're going to go back to prison. And we don't want that. Okay? We want you to work. We want you to stay out of prison. We want you to pay child support, because you got 6 kids to feed and clothe. So he's been at the halfway house for, you know, a week. And so, of course, Q is talking about, you know, the baby mama and, you know, and all this and that. So it's time for Puffpuff to go meet up with the baby mama. And y'all, when I tell you his homeboy pulled up in a 1993 Ford 568 Ford Mustang, lean to the left, I wasn't even mad at it. And did y'all see the screwdrivers embedded in the windowsill? I was looking at the comments and people was like, why is there screwdrivers in the windowsill? Y'all ain't never drove around or had a beater? Let me tell you something. My homeboy years ago had a 1986 Chevette. Stick shift, honey. And so the window will fall down. Okay? So in order for us to keep the window up, honey, we would take old packs of cigarettes. When you get done smoking, you take the pack, you fold it up, and you shove it into the windowsill. Country. Or you take anything that can hold that little piece between the window and the frame, so the window won't fall down, Jack. I was like, honey, that ain't nothing. Honey, we were MacGyver in our teenage years, child. MacGyver. How we are alive, I don't know. So anyway, so his homeboy is taking him to go meet the baby mama. They go to the restaurant. That food, was that chicken or was that fish? That was fried, dyed, and later. Did y'all see how delicious that food? So meets up with the baby mama. Very pretty. Very pretty girl. Puffpuff, you pulling these pretty girls, I guess. Puffpuff ain't bad looking. He got pretty skin. He ain't bad looking at all. He pulling out the pretties. And his 3 little boys, they look so cute. Oh my God, they look so cute. So he's talking about the get together and how he wants her to come and how, you know, Q's gonna be there. And so the baby mama said, well, how's she feeling about it? He said, well, you know how she feeling about it. Y'all don't get along. Y'all do not get along, but you're gonna get along on this particular day. Mind you, y'all behave. Okay, I'm gonna be in my children's life. Okay, So we're going to have to get along. But honey, baby mama said, don't get it effed up. See, if I want Puff, I can have Puff. If he wants me, he can have me. And I'm like, girl, really? You got 3 kids by this man? He's been with Q for how long? And y'all done cheated her. He's still with her, girl, really? This is what you want? Why? Why would you want him? You done had 3 kids by him. He got 2 other baby mamas. He is in a relationship with Q. If he wanted you, why isn't he with you? Why hasn't he put a ring on it? Okay, girl. Look, okay. I'm just here for the drama, child. I'm just here for the drama. Anyway, so, of course, he did not tell Q that he was meeting up with the baby mama, and he told Joella, he said, you don't be telling her where we at. Do not tell her. Don't let it slip out. I don't want her to know that we have met up. Cool. And so she said, bet. That's it, y'all. That is it. What did y'all think about this episode? To my new subscribers, welcome to the family. And y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, y'all.